Hello everyone, welcome to Lady Arcader's Sonic Day. Um, I hope you all enjoyed the Nintendo Direct yesterday where there was no Sonic at all. So we're gonna make up today with Sonic. It's me, Pcol, I'm the one doing the thing with the talking with the mouth words. Um, but if you don't know what this is Lady Arcader, so we're doing a showcase tonight of Sonic Colors, and this showcase is not the only showcase that we do. We do weekly showcases here on Lady Arcaders on twitch.tv. Um, we also do an occasional charity event called Super Showcase. We raise money for charity stuff like that. But if you want to join us, you can go to ladyarcaders.com/start and join there. So there's a whole website where you can look around and see what we do. You also look at our applications right now because we are accepting applications for things like clip takers, clip editors, and other tech people. I am the only clip editor right now, so if you want to help me, if you want to talk to my voice a lot more than this, then you can apply to be a clip editor and help the baby. But we're gonna do some Sonic Colors tonight. There is no U in Sonic Colors because the no U spelling is the politically correct spelling. So we're gonna go overhead to Sonic Colors of DreamTora. Let's go.
Hello, everyone. I am DreamTora, and I bring you one of the greatest Sonic games of all time. And this is actually my first Sonic showcase, so this is going to be a lot of fun. And of course, I have with me on commentary, who is also the host for today, Pcol.
Hi, it's me, the voice you just heard. This is also the first 3D Sonic we've had on here. All the other Sonics were 2D.
Oh yeah, that's true. So yeah, debut 3D Sonic. So I'm super excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and start getting into it. So this, if those of you are familiar with the run that I did during Light Up the Night on Kellython's channel, I did a category called Nightlight Percent, which worked much different than what I'm going to be running tonight. Tonight I'm going to be running any percent, which is the whole game, and timing actually starts as soon as I enter into a new game. So I'll be letting you know when that is. Right after this, see, like, you could turn on Navigator on or off. Preferably, I want it off because that gets rid of the question mark things that appear in the stages, or at least it takes away Tails' voice. But anyway, I'll be starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Gaming.
And we're starting off right off the bat with Tropical Resort Act 1. Which is...
This is an actual Sonic game that doesn't force you into a cutscene immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, the cutscene actually starts happening, after the first stage, I believe.
They also brought that back with Generations.
Generations also a really solid game.
Very good game, very good speedrun too, if you've seen a speedrun of it.
Yep. So Tropical Resort here is pretty straightforward. I'm going to be doing a lot of boosting, which is the white wisp scattered about. Now you see that kind of like opaque capsule back there? That is a wisp that I don't currently have. There's another one there. Since I've been playing any percent and not nightlight percent, I will not be able to access certain wisps until later on when they're unlocked for each level. So
yeah, the game really encourages you to go back to later levels once you get wisps from the later levels. Like, they unlock areas and stuff in the earlier levels so you can get all the red rings for Super Sonic.
Yep. Oh yeah, the red rings are I think they started in this game, not entirely sure. Where you collect as much red rings as you want, and you unlock like the game, or the game.
The Game Boy Land thing.
Yeah, that thing. Whoops, press start too soon. So these result screens you could like normally just play around with, but like for the speedrun we just press start through them,
Yeah.
and we just access
You
next
can run
levels.
around in the ending screens and like break the numbers and like get rings and lives from them. And I think this is like the only game that actually lets you do that.
Yep. Yeah, because all the other games never let you like fool around in the results screen, so...
And you are time limited, but there's no timer on screen, but I think they added a timer in the Ultimate version.
I don't recall because it's been a while since I played Ultimate.
I didn't play the Ultimate version, but I think they did add that.
Yeah. Which, by the way, Ultimate is actually now out on Steam, which is super nice. Because for a while it was Epic Games exclusive on PC.
I did not know that.
Yep.
Also, shoutouts to Tropical Resort. This is the Sonic Colors stage that they brought back in Generations on the 3DS version, but on console version, they brought Planet Wisps as the Colors stage.
Yep. Which Planet Wisp is a pretty solid stage that's going to be coming up much later on. So because I don't have the laser wisp right away, it's kind of, I have to like make my way through these egg ponds, like in like whatever way I can, and usually it's just homing attack some of them just so I could get some boost, so I could just boost through the rest of them.
That last rotary is also evil because they put it directly behind the goal, and they make it so that you just run straight towards the goal.
So after you start a new file and you do like the first set of levels, it wants you to do like name your file and everything. I just named it a single letter just for the sake of going fast.
Yep. This game also mixes 3D and 2D sections, so you kind of have to like play around whatever the camera is facing.
Yep.
This is also a quick step section where the game like locks you into a single lane, and you have to like quick step between the walls.
So right there we have our introduction to the first wisp besides the white wisp, and that is the cyan wisp, which lets us use the laser ability. And whoops, I forgot there was a curve there.
Yeah, it basically, you have like a dotted line you can aim, and then once you just shoot it, you go straight in that line until you like hit a wall. But there's also those diamonds you can see, and if you aim towards those diamonds, then it forces you into like a giant like section where you just bounce around.
Yep. And I'll be utilizing some of those diamond paths in later acts in Tropical Resort.
Also, shout out to Roger Craig Smith. The first game where he was Sonic is this one.
That's correct.
So this is Ezio Auditore from Assassin's Creed, if you know that, and rock punching Chris Redfield.
Yeah, I remember when they first announced that Roger Craig Smith was going to be doing Sonic's voice. I looked up like what other voices that he did, and I seem to recall one of them was from Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. If you didn't watch my Assassin's Creed showcase, then you would know that I technically have more Assassin's Creed experience than Xenoblade, so I know too much.
So we're just gonna be taking some stairs here, no big deal.
Yeah, there's also those like pillar things you can see on the ground that we just passed. Those are also for laser, where they force you into like a section where it's kind of like the diamonds, but like inside walls instead of in an open space.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. So like some of these acts go by really quickly because they like add in one kind of lengthy one and then a bunch of like really short ones for each area.
Yeah, you can also see here on the world map there's like 6 stages per level, and then a boss. So this is already Act 4. Also, a weird thing with this game is that on every act, it like takes parts from the previous acts. So I think like this part right here is like from the last level that we just played.
Yep. So this one is
but-
just like you kind of have to get past that one enemy there that was kind of... That was, like, dropping all the spike bombs.
Free life, let's go.
Yep, free lives are always great.
Yep.
Oh, that's, one of the cutscenes.
We don't need to worry about Tails, he's doing his own thing.
He's working on his translator thing that, like, is constantly having issues because he keeps, like, translating the wisp language wrong.
There's a whole running gag in this game where the entire thing, like, is not working correctly until the very end of the game where it doesn't matter anymore.
Yep. There are some, like, really funny moments with the translator acting up.
It's not a translator moment, but I always remember the moment where, like, Sonic is talking about copyright laws. Classic.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, in Planet Wisp, he's like, no copyright law's gonna keep me from kicking butt or something.
This game has, like, some really wild quotes in it, especially, like, the Eggman quotes. Like, we're probably not gonna hear any of them because they're so quiet compared to, like, the level sounds. But there's all these Eggman quotes that are, like, being said throughout the levels, and they're just so good.
Yep. Yeah, the one from this stage that I really like is the one where he's like, "Would Sonic the Hedgehog please report to the front office? You forgot your keys." Yeah, that's right, your keys.
Don't forget your keys. Oh no. But that capsule we just passed there is a pink capsule, and that's for a very late game wisp.
Yeah,
but there's also these.
Yeah, that is the Spikes Wisp.
Yeah, that's the wisp that classic Sonic gets to use in Planet Wisp and Generations.
Yep.
At least on the console version. On DS, I think you get the Blaze Wisp, which I think is also exclusive to the DS version, at least the DS version of Colors. Because there are exclusive wisps. There's like two that I think are exclusive to the DS version that aren't in the Wii version.
Yeah, because console has the Frenzy and the DS one has Void.
I think they bring back Void in Lost World, unless I'm thinking of.
Yeah, they do bring back Void.
Lost World also has a few wisps, but we're not talking about Lost World.
Yeah, the Lost World introduced the Red Eagle and I forget what the musical note one was called.
The pink rhythm one?
Yeah, the rhythm one, yeah.
There was also Black Bomb or something.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
But you can see those blocks with the crosses in them. Those are special blocks that can be broken by wisped colors. So you can only get through those areas with a wisp.
Yeah, the two wisps that could actually break through them are the cube and the spikes.
Yeah, but each level has like a set wisp color that you can use. I don't know if there's this level in this game that allows you to use every single one, but that would be cool if it did.
Yeah.
But this is our first boss. I don't know his name because I'm not that much of a Sonic nerd. But it's basically just a giant Ferrozo where you just have to hit him in the eye like 3 times.
So, weird thing with Sonic Colors bosses, they have a weakness to certain wisp abilities. Usually this boss would take like at least, I don't know, like 5 hits if you just, hit him normally. But if you just take a laser to him, he'll die like instantly, or after the second hit. And with that, we're already on to our next area, which is Sweet Mountain.
Yep. It unlocks 2 areas at once. Let's go. Classic Sweet Mountain music. So good.
Yeah, Sweet Mountain has like some of the best music in this game.
The giant jelly bean rockets. They're very hard to avoid because they're so big.
Yep. Yeah, you gotta be careful with those because sometimes, like, you'll be midair when they hit you.
Yeah, there's a section coming up where, like, there's an Eggman spring that forces you right into one, and it's very annoying.
So this is our first drift section where you, like, hold down B and then right or left, and you kind of do, like, a little drift motion.
Yeah. Colors is, like, built a lot off the back of Unleashed, which was, like, the first 3D game to have, like, all the boost formula stuff, which was taken from Rush games on the DS originally.
And so we are on to our second wisp, which is the drill.
Yeah, you also saw when Tora was in the drill, in the top right, she was getting a lot of score just for color bonus, and like every time you use a wisp, you get color bonus, which is why like drill is like extremely good because you can just stay in there for as long as you have color power, honestly, and just grind color power, like color bonus points.
I just looped through a donut. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it, chat. Donut.
Do not donut worry about it.
Oh, let's go. Puns. Hell yeah. But it is very easy to get points in this game because you kind of get points for everything.
My favorite easy points thing is the sidestep bonus you get in Starlight Carnival.
Oh yeah, because you can just go back and forth for like 2 minutes.
Yep.
There's also Aquatic Park where you can use the drill underwater and just stay in drill for like 5 minutes and just farm color bonus. There's also another thing with water. Sonic Colors gives Sonic a double jump, and when you're underwater, you can just double jump infinitely, and it's so wild.
So, in a way, Sonic can technically swim in this game.
But you still have to worry about air.
Yeah.
There's still bubbles you need to get.
Yeah, there's still drowning, but at the same time, Sonic can swim, even though he always claims he can't swim.
Sidestep section on the wall, let's go. This is another big drifting section. You can tell when you're in a drifting or like sidestep section during the icon at the bottom, so you can see like the S symbol indicates a drifting section.
Yep.
I
Also,
think Sonic
giant burger.
I think Sonic also has like a different drifting animation in every game where he has the drift. Like I remember in Generations he goes into like a full-on ball, but this game just like slides his hand along the ground.
Yeah, he does go to a full-on ball in Generations.
Honestly, I've played a lot more Generations in this game, but I've still played this game a lot, especially more when I was a kid.
I played this game a ton, like, back when it was still relatively new. I also love one of Eggman's announcements there, where he goes, "The donuts are of the day-old variety."
Oh no, not the day-old donuts.
Shoutouts to day-old donuts.
Listen, I kind of do have maybe a cringe food hot take. I like Oreos better when they're expired. I don't know anyone else who does that. Most people I say that to are like, I don't like Oreos anyway, so it doesn't matter. But Oreos are better when they're expired, so don't fight me, chat.
Yeah, that is an interesting take.
There's my food hot take for the night, so you know, get wrecked.
My hot take, I don't really know if it's really a hot take, but I like whipped cream when it's frozen.
I don't know if I've had like frozen whipped cream, but I think I've had it like cold, like not like warm, but like colder, like at least in the refrigerator for a while, but not like completely frozen.
Yeah, for some reason I always had this thing about like whenever we would get whipped cream that I always like to keep it in the freezer and have it frozen on top of cake or something.
I mean, I kind of do the same thing with chocolate. Like I've had like frozen Reese's before, and those are good.
Ooh, yeah. Cold chocolate is really good.
Chad, how do you like our food discourse? Our candy discourse?
Here's another power-up, Rocket.
Yep. This is what modern Sonic gets to use in Planet Wisp and Generations. Oh no, you missed out the second rocket.
Yep.
Oh no.
Unfortunate.
I love how the rockets just explode your entire screen, so you can't see.
And there's just a bunch of jelly beans.
It's so good. I think a common complaint with this game though is that like most of the levels are like stuck in 2D. Like there are 3D sections, and this is a 3D Sonic game, but like most of the levels are 2D.
Yeah.
Like this entire level is basically 2D. And that's like a pretty common complaint with this game.
Yeah, and that's what Generations kind of fixed in a way, where like the 2D sections weren't as common in the modern Sonic sections.
Sonic.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you were gonna die. I didn't know this.
Yeah, same.
Oh no.
It's been a long time since I've played these particular areas, so it's like I'm like forgetting all kinds of stuff.
It's been a long time since I played Colors in general. I don't know if I played it since like it's probably been like at least 10 years since I played Colors, honestly.
Last time I played it was like the last time I did a speedrun of it, which I like believe was like 2020. It was like the very
I need to get back more into Sonic because I kind of fell out of Sonic for a while. The last Sonic game I played, I think, was like Forces or something because I got it for free from PS Plus, so I was like, why not? And that game is cringe.
Yeah.
But this is another 2D level, which is just waiting on these buttons for the fire bars.
Oh yeah, this is the introduction of the fire bars. Which, not to be confused with the fire bars in Mario games.
Yeah, if we're gonna compare Sonic and Mario, then we might as well go back to talking to Lost World. Because Lost World is just Sonic Mario Galaxy, honestly.
Honestly though, I feel like Lost World is the better Galaxy.
Oh, hot take.
Big hot take.
Big hot take. I mean, I do want to speedrun Lost World, but like, you know, Mario Galaxy is the original Mario Galaxy.
I mean, I liked Mario Galaxy, don't get me wrong, but I feel like when people compare Lost World to Galaxy, I'm like, if I'm gonna pick between Lost World and Galaxy, then definitely Lost World.
I did not notice like all those tubes in the background. I don't even know what that liquid is. Is that like Jello liquid or just like evil Eggman liquid?
It does look like Jello liquid. Oh yeah, these blocks.
Yeah, this is the part where the game wants you to use Frenzy, but we don't have Frenzy yet, so we're going through here very slowly.
Yep. Alright, this part where you have to press each of these buttons.
I remember this part.
It's to try not to get burned.
Yeah, sometimes you can raise the platform too much and like get stuck under one of them, which is annoying. And there's no way to like lower it back down.
Yep, it only goes up.
You can hear the Go Ring, it's so close. It's so close, chat.
I'm coming, Go Ring! There we go.
I don't know why they put like rings behind the Go Ring and you can't even reach those. What's the point?
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, there's no back way you can take to get to those rings. Why put the rings there? Oh no, the egg robot just fell off the cake. I love all the little egg robots on the overworld maps. There's like so much personality with them.
Yeah, the Acons are probably like my favorite Eggman robots.
Yeah, as someone who grew up with like Heroes on GameCube, then they're like one of the classic enemies to me.
Yeah, I'm glad that that Sega decided to keep using them for later Sonic games, just because they're that personable.
Yeah, like the Buzz Bombers that you just killed, like those are classic Sonic enemies from like Sonic 1. But I didn't grow up with Sonic 1 because I'm a young baby, so you know, they're just normal enemies to me. But like egg pawns are like my child. They were kept me safe during the scary winter nights.
Okay, I did not mean. I did not think you could actually homing attack that far.
That was like extended homing attack.
Yeah, for some reason, Sonic's homing attack range just gets super big.
Yeah. There's always issues with the homing attack in Sonic games. But it's really weird, but it makes it so wacky like that. But we just passed the whole section of blue cube stuff, which is part of the cube wisp, which we get in Night Carnival or whatever. The
Starlight Carnival,
Night.
Yeah.
Listen, I haven't played this game in like over 10 years. I don't know what I'm talking about.
These lollipop things are kind of a pain sometimes.
You just have to boost into them to make them spin faster.
Oops.
Oh yeah, Sonic can also wall jump in this game too.
Yeah.
They kind of nerfed the wall jump in Generations though, because they made it so that you can only wall jump off like certain like black walls.
Things, yeah.
Yeah, like everything.
Yeah, it's like that with other modern Sonic games, which is unfortunate, but. Oh, okay.
Yeah, also another thing with the egg pawns is that like they have different outfits depending on what level you're in, which is cool. Like they have all the chef outfits here in this food stage, which is so good.
So you saw me do another mechanic in this game, which is the stomp, which actually debuted in Unleashed.
Yeah, but Unleashed you have to get like special like shoes to get it.
Yeah, you had to get a certain
at least in the HD version. In Wii version of Unleashed, you just have everything.
Oh yeah, this is the level with the Acons with the guns.
The yellow cube stage. The yellow cubes are not related to the blue cubes, if I can talk. But they just get destroyed whenever like an enemy shoots them or you stomp them or whatever. And then they come back after a certain amount of time.
Which makes this level kind of rough to get through because you have to climb these in certain parts in order to progress, and the Acons like constantly shooting the cubes can make it difficult.
And they shoot like 3 bullets at a time, which is annoying because like they use 1 bullet to destroy the block and then the other 2 just hit you.
Okay, that was lucky.
Giant donut, let's go! Yeah, but you can also see how short these levels are. Like, they're just like a minute long. Which is probably why they decided to give 6 per world.
Yeah, it's always like a common thing in each area is like one really long level and then like some really short levels.
Yep. So, remember this boss chat for later, because this boss is gonna be reused, because this game loves reusing bosses.
Yeah, a few of the bosses are reused actually, like the one I just fought before.
Yeah, we get to see the wheel boss again, we get to see this one again. There's like I think like one more that gets reused. But this boss is kind of annoying because like you have to wait for him to like hit him and then he drops like a drill wisp and then you have to like hit him from the bottom or something.
Yep.
Oh, he didn't even drop a drill wisp.
Yeah. I didn't see a drill wisp at all there, which is
I don't know what makes him spawn.
Yeah, a similar thing happens with a later boss. Similar to that one.
Yeah, because the next time we fight this boss, we're going to use it in Aquatic Park, which is the underwater world. So it's probably easier and better to use a drill wisp there. Oh yeah, the other boss that gets reused is the ship one that you have to chase.
Yep.
That's what I was thinking of. I thought it was the weird, like, purple crab thing that chases you in Aquarium Park. So I thought that one also got reused, but maybe I'm thinking of Unleashed, because Unleashed also uses that type of robot, even though it looks different.
There's so many of these things.
I just noticed you have 0 rings, that's very dangerous.
Yeah, I was trying to get more, and more of those enemies were kind of like in my way, so... Hey, he's dead. Okay.
Wow, he didn't even give you a single drill wisp. So rude. Normally you're supposed to get like a drill wisp and like be able to drill under this platform and like hit him from the butt.
Yeah, I've seen the other one spawn a drill at least like once or twice, so it's kind of strange that one didn't. Anyway, we're on to Starlight Carnival, which is another area that was featured in Nightlight %.
Yeah, I was gonna commentate Nightlight %, and then I got sick for like a week, and then it didn't happen. Well, the run happened, but me commentating didn't happen.
So we're just kind of like auto-running on this. Yeah, we're just kind of auto-running on these paths.
Yeah, there's these like laser things that like shoot you in the lane. You have to swap lanes. This is another thing that they just took from Unleashed, because this game is just built off on Unleashed. This game is just Unleashed without the Werehog and with more colors.
Yep.
I also remember this section a lot because when I was a kid I didn't realize that you could homing attack those rectangles, so I just didn't understand what to do and just fell to my death like tons of times. Now we're inside one of these ships and we get to finally use blue cube wisp. Let's go! So it just swaps the cubes into coins and swaps the coins into cubes. But if you collect one of the coins, then they just disappear forever, but I think it does give you a lot of points.
I was trying to see if I could get up there, but apparently not.
Yeah, but you can also see here the egg pawns have a different outfit, like I was mentioning in Sweet Mountain. Like, the ones there have, like, chef hats and whisks, stuff like that. But here they have, like, trumpets and things like that because this is a carnival.
Yeah, I made a comment about it before, but, like, the airships in this area, like, remind me of something out of Mardi Gras.
Yeah. There's all these ships here, but also the entire reason this game is happening is because Eggman is being a little doofus and capturing planets and aliens for this amusement park. Because he wants to like capture Sonic or whatever, I don't remember. He makes an amusement park and captures planets, that's all I know.
Yeah, he
also,
captures
look at all this
the planets.
bonus.
Yep, sidestep bonus.
Look how fast you're getting points, it's so good. You have like 5 lanes here to quick step constantly.
So those gigantic black and red motobugs, if you knock those over, all the other motobugs just automatically fall over. If I can hit
It's
this
so
one.
good,
There
and
you
you're just
go.
like getting infinite boost too. I don't think rings for your boost in this game like they do in other boost formula games. I think you actually need the white wisps for your boost.
Yeah, you need the white wisp. Or you defeat enemies and they give you boost.
I remember Generations though, if you like have enough boost you can actually like overfill your boost meter and get like an extra, like you can fill the bar more than, like it extends out of the bar, if that makes any sense.
Yep.
You get more boost than you're like it's supposed to, which is not a glitch. It's an intended mechanic, but like it gives you extra boost. Like I've said, I played a lot more Generations than Colors, so like I'm just gonna be comparing everything to Generations.
Yep. Which is perfectly reasonable because Generations pretty much is exactly like this game, only different levels.
If you're fast enough, I think you can actually get to like the first 2 crushers here. But I guess it's better to not risk it.
But there's a neat little like skip that you could do here, where it's there we go, where you could use the cube wisp to just skip over these last two pressures.
I think I always just like run under because like I just feel like it's faster instead of having to waste time with the wisp. I honestly did not know there was ordering up there, probably because I don't do that route. Shadows to these rectangles that I had no idea you could homing attack. Let's go.
And spinning camera, whoa.
It's trippy, it's so trippy. This is the trippy Sonic stage.
This whole entire area is a trippy Sonic stage.
But yeah, there's also a Hover Wisp, which is not in this stage, I just saw it on the map. The Hover Wisp is also in Lost World too.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of Wisp from this game make a return in later Sonic games.
Yeah, because Sonic Team is obsessed with wisps. Ever since this game, they're obsessed with wisps, so they just put them in every game, even though it makes no sense for them to be there. Because they should be back on their home world of Planet Wisp, but then they're just like everywhere Sonic goes for no reason. Because Sonic Team is obsessed with them for no reason. I love the jank wall jumps, let's go! I guess this is why they put in the special walls in Generations, so they could actually do it.
Wall jumping is kind of weird in Colors, that you kind of have to hold in the direction that you're jumping, or else like Sonic will just fall down.
It kind of feels like they don't give you enough time to actually wall jump off the wall.
Yeah. Dang it. So close.
Wall jump. Get your wall jump hypes in chat. Does anyone have any wall jumping emotes?
Send your wall jump energy. Ah.
Sonic, please, just jump off the wall. Just pretend you're Mario for a second. Just for this one section.
Why do you, like, fall down there? Oh my goodness. There we go.
Hey, let's go. We did it.
First try.
We're out of there, chat. First try. No one saw any of that. We totally didn't waste like 30 seconds. So shoutouts to these bomb blocks. If you touch them, they start to explode and they just make giant chain explosions.
Yep, they're like the TNT blocks in Crash Bandicoot.
So shout out to the announcer announcing like the wisp every time you use one. It's so good.
Yeah, he's very dramatic too, which is.
I remember when I was a kid, I would always just like scream them because I was that kid where I memorized like sound clips from video games, and then I would just pretend I was the video game and just scream the sound clips. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know if anyone else did that.
Oh, that makes
I don't know what I'm
sense,
talking
because that's what I did too in this game, when I used to play this game a lot.
Well, like, I wouldn't even do it while I was playing the game. I would, like, be in, like, a real-life place and, like, just be like, cube, laser, drill, and do stuff like that, because I was that cringe child.
So we're in a really fun auto-scroller-ish level where you're just bouncing on these bounce pads repeatedly.
This is the classic Sonic auto-scroller level. Again. This is like the third auto-scroller we've had.
No, don't take off without me!
Oh no, it's leaving! It's leaving without you, oh no! Rude.
That was rude.
Why does it leave?
It was like, oh, okay, you're here, let us get going. I'm like, wait a minute.
Like, You touched it for a second and it decided to leave without you. But yeah, they're meant to follow you. Like, you can go ahead of them to speed them up, but like, that one just decided to like, peace out.
Yeah. It probably just, like, when I touched it, probably thought I was already on it, so it was like, okay.
Yeah. I thought it would have, like, gone back or something to, like, let you restart it, and it just didn't.
Nope. It's like, once a ride starts, they won't stop for you. That's it.
Oh man, that red ring is dangerous right under the electricity guy. Yeah, you can also see that like stomping on the spring pushes you higher, because that's how physics work.
That was a nice whiff there.
You put more force into a spring, it forces you back out equally. We're learning so much, chat. Science.
Science.
I mean, we are in space, so we better be learning about science in space.
Did you know hedgehogs can breathe in space?
Oh man, space hedgehogs, let's go. We're wasting our time sending monkeys to space. We should be sending hedgehogs to space instead. Who cares about the monkeys?
So these laser boys are just shooting random laser balls at me while I just kind of chill and let them go by.
Yeah, they just like shoot all these balls out in different directions, and then if you get hit, that happens.
Yep. Okay,
I don't think I've ever done this without
rude.
getting hit, because I just tend to rush through.
I kind of rushed there and like it was a little too soon,
Yeah.
so I ended up getting hit.
You got hit by the evil glowy balls. This is another like frenzy design section, but again, we don't have frenzy yet because we unlocked that in like the final level that we go to.
Which Frenzy is probably one of the best wisp upgrades in this game.
Frenzy's so fun, but it's like so limited. I feel like it's the least used wisp in the entire game, but it's so good.
Now we're on to the level where the hover wisp gets introduced.
And we're upside down, let's go!
Woohoo!
We're not upside down anymore. You're done, chat.
You only get 10 seconds upside down time.
Chat, if you want to be upside down, then turn your monitor.
Watch the stream upside down.
You too can experience being upside down if you flip over your monitor. Or if you're watching on your phone, and flip over your phone. If you're watching on a TV, then, you know, good luck to you.
Good luck flipping your TV.
Whatever you're watching on, just flip it. But this is also another thing that borrows an area from a previous level. I believe this is like the spring area that we were just in the last level.
Yeah.
As evidenced by this exact same loop.
The Hyper Sleep Ride is now open.
Yeah. We got Hover now, let's go. This one just lets us fly. Hover also lets you do the light speed dash.
Yep.
Because apparently Sonic can't do it on his own anymore. But you can like chain into lines of rings and do light speed dash. Also, shoutouts to the music that plays whenever you're in Hover. It's so chill.
Yep. It's just funny that like it's this short moment of like Zen music, and then all of a sudden it goes back to the epic music.
Yeah. If there are multiple hover wisps in an area, you can actually chain them together. Like you can.
Yep.
You can do this with any wisp, honestly. But if there's multiple wisps, you can pick one up while you're in the same color, and then it will extend your time. You can tell how much time you have by like the meter, because the wisp meter doesn't place your boost meter while you're in a wisp. Sometimes you also can carry wisps to later sections of the same level, but I don't think it allows you, or at least in most sections, it doesn't allow you to use wisps in areas that aren't designed for it. At least in like Lost World and stuff like that.
Yeah, you can tell if you can't use a wisp in a certain area when the wisp has a Z's coming out of it, like it's sleeping.
Yeah. Like the boss for this this world is like a ship you have to chase, and you have to use a rocket to destroy it. But you can only use a rocket in 2D. But the chase also has 3D sections. But if you have a rocket wisp during the 3D sections, then you'll just see it sleeping. And you can't use it.
This first boss for Starlight Carnival actually uses laser. It's the second iteration of the boss that uses rocket. Yeah.
Also, these things happen every time you use a new wisp. It goes to the other worlds, so now you can use hover anywhere.
Yep.
So we can go back to like Starlight Carnival or whatever, Twinkle Park. No, Twinkle Park is Sonic Adventure. What am I talking about? Listen, we can go back to other areas and use hover is what I'm saying. Don't pay attention to me, chat. I'm just being a nerd. But yeah, you can see there Tora just picked up hover while in hover and just takes a time.
Also, whenever you go into a ring path, the timer for the hover gets paused.
So, oh yeah, I forgot it does that.
Oh
no, all the way back down. Rip.
Rip.
Also, I think you can still take damage while you're in a wisp, like hover, but it doesn't like do knockback. Like you won't fall all the way back down, like what just happened.
Yeah, I just happened to have turned back to Sonic right as that happened. Hey.
Oh no, all the rings disappeared while you were in mid lightspeed dash. That was rude.
Oh, whoa, okay.
Oh, thank you, homing attack. Thank you, homing attack range. Yo.
So you can literally use any rings, by the way, to do that.
Yeah, it's not like specific rings. Like I remember in Unleashed, you can only do lightspeed dash on like specific ring trails, and it's very annoying.
Yep. So that was a weird instance where like I went to homing attack and then I boosted instead, so I kind of fell all the way down here.
The modern Sonic games kind of have an issue where like, since boost and homing attack is on the same button, or like I'm pretty sure they're on the same button, then like sometimes you homing attack when you try to boost, or you boost when you try to homing attack. Which is probably why Unleashed had it differently, where like homing attack and then boost were on different buttons.
All of the later Sonic games kind of separated them because, like, I know it was an issue in Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 where they like made the buttons like connected to each other, so you could like go to pick something up but end up like, what do you call it? Rolling into it instead.
Yeah. That was pretty like annoying when you're trying to like raise Chow in the Chow Garden. Like you would try to pick up a Chow as Sonic, but then like end up like spin dashing them and then send them flying to a wall, and then they would end up hating you forever. And you were just like, no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
So this boss, its weakness is the Cyan wisp, the laser wisp. So whoops. You saw me use the laser wisp there, and it was doing that thing where the top part was going crazy. That's pretty much showing that it's in its like last phase. So.
Yep. And this is what I mean, where like it swaps between 2D and 3D. If we were fighting the second version of this boss, then the 2D section is where we could use a rocket, but we can't. We wouldn't be able to use a rocket here in 3D. Oh no, you died! Oh no.
Dear.
You've been having a lot of bad luck, honestly. This is not going well.
Yeah. It's to be expected. Like, I haven't played this in a while, and like I'm very a bit rusty.
And like the rings are kind of hard to see too, on like with all the colors on the like the rainbow track and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, I just missed the Cyan wisp there. Oops.
Yeah. the cyan wisp and the white wisp are they're kind of hard to like differentiate because they look like very similar.
They are very similar.
They're
yeah.
so similar in color. But I guess that's what to be expected in a game called Sonic Colors. It would kind of be weird to not have colors in a game called Sonic Colors. But we just got a homing attack its entire ship like multiple times until it decides to clip through the floor, apparently.
Yeah, it does that. Don't worry about it. Okay,
don't worry about it, chat. We're all good.
And with that, it's... Oh, it's not even dead yet.
Oh no. Decided to
here
not
we
die.
go.
Ooh.
This should kill it.
At least the platform decides to like save you after you do the color.
Yep.
The platform decides to catch up. I love how whenever bosses die in this game, they just vomit rings.
Yep, every boss does that, it's great. Skipping some cutscenes here.
Yep. Also, you can do these levels in any order you want. At least, like, if they're unlocked, you could have done Light Carnival or like Trunkle. What I don't know the level's names. Don't judge me. But you could have done this level before the other ones.
Oh yeah.
And it would have changed like the ending cutscenes too. Like it wouldn't have changed it that much. The only thing that changes is like the environment and not like any of the the dialogue or anything. But
so
it does account for that.
And so we're on to the best area, and that is Planet Wisp.
This is the generation stage. Let's go, chat. Also, chat, did you know that the character you save in Generation from Planet Wisp is Charmy to Be?
Yeah, because that makes total sense.
Yeah, he wasn't even in this game. He hasn't been in a game in like forever before that game. But you get to save Charmy to Be, and when you finish Planet Wisp and Generations.
Yeah, I mean that's makes as much sense as saving Vector in Rooftop Run.
I mean, that also makes as much sense as like having Crisis City as a level, even though like the entirety of Sonic 06 was completely erased from the timeline. So why is it there?
You know, we don't worry about that.
That was also interesting though. You basically did like wisp storage, where you got a wisp and then used like a different colored wisp and then got the other one back.
Yeah, that was interesting. I didn't even realize that.
Honestly, that's probably a thing that like is actually meant to be used in like a speedrun. Like top runner maybe.
I did not mean to go that way, but okay.
Oh, also you can see here that like just like the hover wisp, it gives Sonic the hover wisp that gave Sonic the lightspeed dash gives Sonic the spin dash for the spike wisp. So they take away all of Sonic's basic abilities and lock them behind color powers.
I'm like messing up this section so much.
Yeah. Spike is kind of annoying.
Spike is weird, yeah.
Yeah, you just kind of like stick to everything and you like never know where to go. Like every time I play Generations and I do the classic Sonic Planet Wisp stage, I always forget where I need to go, and it's like a 6-minute stage. I don't know why they made Planet Wisp so long in Generations. Like it's so long for modern and classic Sonic.
Yeah, classic Sonic definitely felt long. Modern Sonic's was like moderately long, but not as long as classics felt.
Yeah. Every time I go back to Generations, I mostly only play the modern stages though, because I grew up with more modern Sonic, like Sonic Adventure and Unleashed and all that stuff.
Yep.
So I almost never play the classic stages. But this is also an example of where you can, well not anymore, but you could have seen the Rocket Wisp sleeping because it was in an area where we couldn't use it.
Oh
but
yeah.
now we can use it here. Also, I can see that you're playing a game controller, This said Z.
Yep.
This game, at least on the Wii, it gives you like so many control options. Like you can play this with GameCube controller, you can play this with like a Wii Remote and Nunchuck, you can play this with classic controller, you can play this with like a single sideways Wii Remote. There's like so many options on the Wii version.
Yeah, that's what I liked about it, is that it gave you so many options for controls.
Yeah, they did the same thing for Unleashed in the Wii version too. Like I think it was the exact same controller options for Unleashed in the Wii.
Yeah, I remember playing Unleashed on Wii with the GameCube controller, and it was a bad time.
Oh no. I think Unleashed actually allows you to use motion controls for the Werehog on Wii if you're playing with like a Wii Remote and Nunchuck, because they make you.
I haven't really
use
tried
your arms.
that. I just remember I used the GameCube controller, and it's like miserable to do Werehog combat.
I mean, Werehog is always miserable. I say as a person who wants to speedrun all night stages on Sonic Unleashed, on the HD version at least.
At least with the bosses for the Werehog, they're actually really cool.
There's in the HD version of Unleashed, there's a giant phoenix bird that you get to punch in the balls. I'm not making that up, chat. That's real.
Yep.
Sonic punches a bird in the nuts. You can look it up. Also, my Sonic hot take, chat. I honestly don't really mind the Werehog stages that much.
I don't mind them either.
I know a lot of people hate them, and they're like, they always say like, oh, they're all so slow and boring, and they're too long. But you know what? They're whatever. They're fine. Like I wouldn't say they're like my favorite Sonic stuff. They're definitely not, but like they're bearable. I can deal with them. Yeah.
I personally like the combat system for Werehog stages.
Especially when you're like fully powered up and you have a lot of things unlocked. Like the combat is actually fun sometimes.
And plus, the only thing you could do different combos too with like different button inputs.
The only thing that's annoying is that it constantly plays the battle music forever.
Oh yeah.
And you barely get to hear the actual stage music, even though like the nighttime stage music in Unleashed is actually really good, but you never get to hear it.
Yeah. Whew. So Planet Wisp is where like things get a little like hairy at times because like it's so easy to die in certain sections.
Planet Wisp is actually like a pretty hard stage. It's like one of the late game stages, so like it really ramps up difficulty.
Yep. It's funny because I find myself having an easier time with Asteroid Coaster, and that's supposed to be a late game.
Also, this quick step section is one of the sections they brought back into the level in Generations. I recognize it because I played it a lot.
So, fun fact, those robots that shoot the lasers, you can actually hit enemies into them and they'll just
you can do that on Unleashed Generations too.
Yep.
I think they're actually called like egg chasers or something like that.
Yeah, I never really knew their name, I just knew that they existed in Unleashed.
Yeah. I think they look different Unleashed though. I know they at least look different in Generations. But I think Generations uses the Unleashed model because it's the whole anniversary thing.
Yep.
Also, this stage is annoying. I always used to die in this stage because like I would always like destroy the blocks.
If this is the stage I'm thinking of, I think I died quite a few times playing this stage.
Because I would always like end up destroying the blocks that were under me, and I would just fall to my death, and it was very annoying. And I would always forget where to go.
Did I? Huh.
Are you trying to look for another wisp?
Yeah, like I'm kind of stuck here without another.
See, this is what always happened to me. I didn't know where to go. Because I would go here and then destroy the robots, and it would just give me a red ring, and I would just get stuck.
I feel like...
Maybe one spawned like all the way back at the start, something?
Oh. Yeah, there's one all the way back here.
What? That's so far back out of the way.
That's mean.
That's so rude.
It's extremely rude.
And like the timer for the wisp is like so short too, so you barely get to use it. That was a risky jump around that spike, I'm not gonna lie.
And I run into a spike and die anyway.
Run into one anyway.
I didn't even realize
Pro
I was
gamer
at
right
rings.
here.
Whoop.
Like, do you have to go down here? Like, I don't know.
Yep.
I never remember. I would also miss all these jumps. Like, I would try to like ground pound on the blocks with the cube wisp, and I would just fall and die because I would miss the jump. Like, I would either jump too far or jump not far enough.
Yeah, the jumps there are so dumb. This is the level that I died most on because those jumps are so precise.
Also, when I was doing this, I was like a little kid. I was like 7 years old or something, so I didn't know what I was doing.
Up smack.
I didn't know how to be a true gamer back then. These jumps are just so risky. And then you have to wait for like all these spikes too.
There we go.
Let's go.
Woo.
Finally. That level was probably like what took me the longest and like why it took me forever to finish this game as a kid.
Yeah, this whole area casually would always like get me.
Planet Wisp is like so much harder. Like you go from like easy Sweet Melon, easy. I'm not even gonna say the level name anymore because I don't care. Easy first levels and then Planet Wisp, and it just throws you in the deep end.
Yep.
I must have like Sonic Adventure on the brain or something because I keep wanting to say Chunko Park and I know it's not Chunko Park. It's Starlight Carnival, there it is, it just came to me. Let's go. I'm learning chat.
There you go. Oh, I see.
Oh, is this a wall jump thing? Oh, nope. It's just a laser thing. Okay. I mean, you probably could have wall jumped up there, but...
But I think laser would have been easier anyway.
I love that part of the music that goes like that.
Almost fell.
I think these like rotating platforms are also part of the station generations. I remember doing this. I remember doing it in Generations though.
I totally pressed the A button there and it just ate my input.
Yeah, the homing attack in this section is weird because you always get stuck on the platforms, like the side of them when they're rotating. Which like happens in this game and in Generations. Oh no, game over.
Oh no.
Game over, chat. Everyone go home. We're leaving, we're done.
The show's over.
Start looking for raid targets.
Yeah, the good thing about that though is if you game over, it just brings you right back to the world map.
It only gives you 4 lives? Oh no. Don't most games give you like 5 if you game over? Isn't that what like Mario does or something? Why does it give you 4?
I have no idea.
That's just theory. That's like, they're just insulting you at that point.
It's like, see if you could try and beat it in 4 tries, nerd. Yeah, I think you could technically wall jump there, but I think the game wants you to use laser instead.
And that would be way slower. And this is a speedrun, we don't got time for that.
Yeah. This is a game about going fast.
This is Fast Blue Hedgehog Man, not like slow fat red plumber man. But this entire tower is also part of the stage Generations. I remember Generations like adds in like these like minecart platform things you could stand on, like boost your enemies and stuff. But there's not in this level. But you can also see here that all the big pawns have like mining outfits and stuff. Because this is the planet that Eggman is mining for the wisps. This is Planet Wisp, the home of the wisps. This is where they all come from.
Yep. You know, the egg pawns would buy you a drink, but they're all miners.
Oh no. Not more puns.
I already said the donut one earlier.
We gotta get a third pun in here. Make it a trifecta.
Yep. I'll probably come up with one eventually.
I'm not good enough at puns for that. I'm leaving it to you.
Yeah.
All I know is just like Sonic lore and like Sonic punching a bird in the nuts. All I know is Xenoblade. Xenoblade doesn't have punching birds in the nuts, but it does have a lot of other things.
Right?
Excuse me, game, why? Momentum?
Excuse you, game?
Game, please. Are we gonna get a second game over? We better not.
Actually.
Oh, you're going for the diamonds?
There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, now you have Rocket. I don't know where you got Rocket from, but it just gave you Rocket for some reason. Nice.
So I feel... Okay, that works. I'll take that. So I feel like that section there that was kind of going in a circle, it wanted you to get the wisp there. Which, I always forget that that's a thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember this level. I just
Yeah.
mostly remember the first levels, because I don't go here. Because I don't play this level because it's too hard. I also haven't played this game in like 10 years anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, this, I think it's just this area in particular that tends to, like, wall me the most. Like, all the other areas I can do just fine whenever I play this game, but, like...
If it's this hard, why'd they bring it back for generations and just make it even harder and longer?
I have no idea. Oh!
Extended homing attack range, let's go. It's so long.
Homing attack range is wild in this game.
And it's kind of wild in any game, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, again, I remember it getting pretty crazy in, like, previous Sonic games as well.
I remember when they didn't used to have a cursor. Like back in adventure games. No cursor and homing attack, it was very cringe.
Yeah, so you couldn't
Well,
really tell where you were going.
that level was so much shorter, that wasn't even a minute! After that Hellfire, that was that last level, you got that mission done in like 42 seconds.
Yeah.
What even was this? What even is this game? What's happening, chat? Also, shout out to the free grind bonus, let's go. 3 points. This game gives you points for everything, it's actually wild.
Yep. It seems like it'd be a really good way to rack up points for rankings, too. Also have to be careful of the spikies on the railing.
Yeah, I have that fast reaction time. Oh no, not the rotating square platforms. Oh no, my enemy. My nemesis. The bane of my existence. I love that just bumping into them kills them.
Yep. The hover made everything better.
Hover, my savior. Hover is actually like really good in Lost World 2, especially in the speedrun. Like I don't know if you've seen a Lost World speedrun, but hover in like the last few levels in Lost World is actually wild. This is spin dash though. I think we just swung in a circle.
Yep, we sure did.
This is why I don't trust Spike. Spike is annoying. Also, we just went around that curve in the last level. They're just reusing assets. This is so lazy.
Yeah, I feel like at least in Generations they got more creative. This was definitely like they reused a lot of stuff.
I mean, it is interesting that the levels like connect, but like you can at least like change it up a bit more. Can they also like increase the width of these platforms? They're so small and tiny.
Yeah,
I hate it.
It's terrible.
It's so scary.
Small platforms are scary.
This is why I don't play platformer games. It scares me too much. That's why I played like 4 levels of Celeste and gave up. Don't judge me, Chad. I only played 4 levels of Celeste. I say as a trans person.
I've never played Celeste. But I know if I did, I'd get owned pretty hard.
Go ring!
We're finally on the boss of Planet Wisp. Whew. Which, if you remember the boss back in Tropical Resort, this is the exact same boss.
Except you get to use Spike this time, and the platforms are circles instead of rectangles. This is also the boss where they talk about copyright laws. The cutscene before this that you skipped is the copyright law line.
Yep.
No copyright law in the universe is going to stop me.
Can't believe Eggman tried to copyright his own theme park.
And Eggman's gonna get sued at some point eventually.
I mean, his theme park breaks a lot of OSHA laws, I'm sure.
Definitely not an OSHA-compliant workplace. I don't even know if he has employees unless the employees are just all the robots.
I forgot that the spike just sticks to the... Whoops.
Yep. Also, I don't think the boss did lasers in the first fight, but now he does. And when he's doing the lasers, he closes his mouth. Or his eyelid, I guess. You can't hit him.
And for some reason, hitting him 2 times with the spike just instantly kills him.
Yeah. I think because the wisps do like double damage or something.
Yeah, they do a lot of damage. That's why the ship bosses go down a lot faster when you use the special wisp.
You know, maybe they would think and learn and not give you wisp powers to use against them.
You know,
the villains never learn. Oh, it's aquatic park time. Let's go. Aquarium park. I don't know why I keep saying aquatic park. Whatever, same thing. You know what I mean, chat.
Exactly the same thing. Yeah, this level owns.
They're both words that serve A that relate to water. You know what I'm saying. English is a special language.
It really is.
Also, feel free to jam out, chat. This music is so good. Japanese themed underwater park with samurai egg robos.
Yep.
Or egg pawns. Egg robo is a different enemy. I think it's the one from Sonic Fury and Sky Sanctuary or whatever.
Yep.
I need to actually play the 2D classic Sonic games because I haven't. I need to play more Sonic.
Yes. Everyone needs to play more Sonic. Yes, you in the audience.
Chad, if you flipped over your viewing screens back when we were in Starlight Carnival, you can flip them back now, and then turn off the stream and go play a Sonic game.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want to be playing a Sonic game upside down.
Would
But
not
also maybe
recommend.
keep the stream up so you can hear me talk bad things about Sonic that I'm not endorsing. I don't know what I'm saying. You were directly inside the enemy. I don't know how you didn't get hit. Also, this is the water stage chat, so like if you don't like water, then you know, I'm sorry, that's your problem. But since this is the water stage, you get to infinitely jump in the water and get to infinitely use drill.
And you get to smack around Acons with boxes.
I think this is like one of the only levels with the box in it.
Yep.
Like I know other modern Sonic games have things you push around, but I don't know if there's boxes in any other levels in this game. I just know the Lost World has like the weird giant apples that like follow you around in that one level.
Ooh, didn't get switched there. Usually I get.
Let's go. Infinite jump, let's go!
Oh, it's right here.
Like dubstep music, oh well. Dubstep Sonic.
Yep.
I love how the music is like actually different for every level.
Yeah, that's what's one thing nice about each area is that the music has variations for each area or each act.
Yeah.
So it's not
Lost
the
World
exact
does the
same
same
music.
thing too. I don't know if like Unleashed does, because Unleashed uses like just the same music for every stage.
There's only like, I don't know, but like the HD ones, they just have the day stage and the night stage, which the night stage is like completely different music.
Yeah, but there's also like different acts. I don't know if they have different music between different acts.
Oh, yeah.
I know in Lost World it does, but Lost World also reuses some music too. Like there's a whole grinding stage in like World 3 of Lost World that has music. And then they completely reuse that asset, the entire like stage gimmick for a level in like a later world, and it's the exact same music. Chad, maybe I'll actually play Lost World on here eventually once I actually learn the game, when I'm stop being lazy about it.
That'd be awesome. I would totally be on commentary for
It's
that.
the game with infinite spin dash and parkour.
I like how every single results screen for this area is underwater, no matter where you are.
Yeah, it kind of makes it harder to like break the blocks still, because you have to deal with the water physics.
Mm-hmm. What I would do is I would just swim over the stuff and just stomp it repeatedly.
Yeah, stomping is like the best way to do it.
Yep. For like the normal levels though, I would just I think I put that here. I would just like do the dash through the letters and the numbers.
Yeah. I don't think you can drown on the results screen under the water, because you technically are underwater, but like I don't think they're mean enough to like kill you by drowning on the little screen when you already finished the stage.
Yeah, that would be silly.
They are mean though when like you like find a life in one of the numbers and it like bounces away from you and you can't get it because Sonic runs out of time and he does his little victory pose and you can't reach it. So you're just left there staring at a life you can't get.
Yeah, that's why I always hope that the life like bounces off the wall and like bounces towards Sonic instead.
Yeah, because you can still get the lives while you're stuck in the victory pose because Sonic is still active.
Yep.
But like if it's far away from you, then you can't get it while he's doing it.
Oh, I wanted to go through there. Oh well.
Oh no, you missed all the spikes. Well, I guess I shouldn't be saying, oh no, missed the spikes, but you missed, like, the little halfway through the spikes.
Yeah, I was trying to go for that, but then I totally missed it.
Yeah. Also, another frenzy section that we can't do because we don't have frenzy. Oh no.
Oh noes.
I actually wonder how long, like, a 100% speedrun of this would take. I've never actually, like, looked at the colors leaderboard. Because it's not really a game, like, I considered learning.
Yeah, I don't know.
If I do run it, though, I'll probably just run it on the ultimate version, because I feel like the ultimate version is easier to get.
Yeah.
And it's, like, more optimized. Like, I still have my old Wii copy of colors, but, like, I don't really play much Wii games anymore. Why play on Wii when I have Switch where I can play Xenoblade?
I've thought about, like, doing the egg shuttle category of this game where you just replay all the stages after you've completed the game.
I think there also might be a category for, like, Game Land. But I know that might take a bit to set up because you have to get all the red rings first.
Yeah.
So that would basically be in, like, a New Game Plus category or something. Rude fish jumping at you.
Yeah, I know, right?
Go away, fish. We don't want you here. I mean, I guess they are just, like, jumping into their death, but, like... Why? You could be living peacefully down in the water instead of jumping into your death. Face first.
I did not mean to fall in the water there.
Oh man, we get to go inside the wire. Let's go. That was a short wire, but we got to go inside the wire. Chat, you can also see all these pipes around, like especially in the water. Those are for drill. They're basically just the drill version of the laser wires.
Yeah. Some of them serve as shortcuts, so like if you ever see those when you have the drill, they're kind of worth taking those different shortcuts. Should probably get a bubble. There we go.
Would help to not drown in the water. That's a good decision to do.
Drowning is not good.
Life advice from Sonic Colors chat. Drowning is not good. I love how the drill just like bounces around forever and just ricochets everything.
There.
Sonic, please get out the water.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me out.
We told you drowning is not good. Don't do it. I'm just out here vibing to this music. So good.
This music is so good.
Get your vibes in chat, gamers.
Oh, I forgot that drill can break those blocks too. Free life. Woo.
Wow, just the life just sitting there out in the open. Nice. We better not be seeing a second game over.
Oh yeah, some fun lore. Eggman has a restaurant in this area called Bucket of Sushi. Would not recommend eating from there though.
Yeah, he actually mentions it in the boss cutscene. Oh no, you just died again.
That thing is such a huge pain to like deal with. Like he's easier to deal with here because you could actually like get away from him, and this section is short anyway.
Yeah, I think this is another section where I used to die a lot too.
I keep like walking right into his laser. I need to stop doing that.
Yeah. The quick step is kind of like annoying and hard to use in this game because like the way you use it is just flick the stick, but in like Unleash the Generations you have to like press a button to actually use it. Like one of the bumper buttons, like right trigger, or like right R1 or whatever it is on the controller you're using. But like you just have to flick the stick in this game and it's kind of annoying. And like sometimes you can flick too far. Oh no, double punched. Second game over, oh no. Are we gonna get a third, chat? Oh no, we have to do this entire level, oh no. Run down the octopus thing, oh no.
Oh no.
I was gonna say something lewd and then I remembered where I was and I decided not to. It did come into my brain and then I was like, no, I can't say that right now. I gotta control my lewd brain sometimes. I love that when you boost underwater, it like forms like a force shield around you.
Oh yeah,
that's
actually pretty cool.
Being like a I don't know what you call it, like air around, like behind you.
I'm schmoovin'.
We're schmoovin' in all this water.
To avoid embarrassing hickeys, please don't hug the octopi.
Hickeys? Is that what they said?
Yeah, that's what Eggman says.
The quotes are so hard to hear. I'm sure they're good quotes and I don't remember any of them, but...
I just remember that one in particular. From this area. There was the one earlier from Sweet Mountain that was like, please refrain from licking the ride. That would be disgusting.
Eggman, please. I mean, I guess that is good advice, but like... Maybe don't make a whole amusement park out of food if you don't want that to happen. You know, just life choices. I hear him being a pirate. I can't understand what he's saying, but I hear him doing a pirate accent.
He's doing some spiel about, like, something in the aquarium park.
I heard something about Seven Seas. Let's see if we can do this time, chat. Let's go. We're zooming. Second part is what always got me. Let's see if we can do this. I think you can also jump over the hands unless I'm thinking of Unleashed.
You can only do that in terminal velocity later.
Wait, only in that level?
Yep.
That's weird. It's only in one level.
Yeah, I've tried to jump in this level, but it won't let you do the.
I guess I'm thinking of Unleashed though, because I remember you could jump over them in Unleashed.
Yeah, I don't know why, like this particular level, it won't let you jump over the hand.
Like 5, let's go, chat. Water. I love water. I just noticed that we're in like a giant hexagon dome.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's the bouncy.
Oh no. Are they gonna leave you this time? They better not. That's real rude.
I just remember this particular section because when I was doing my commentary for Nightlight Percent, I couldn't remember the name of the spring.
No, I've been having trouble with like Starlight Carnival this entire night, so you know, remembering names is not my good suit either. That's not even the phrase. I can't even remember anything. I don't remember half the things I say, so you know, don't pay attention to me.
Happens to the best of us.
Did the red rings give you points when you collect them? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure they do.
Yeah, they probably do. Oh. So you can't see them, but there are enemies on the ceiling that are shooting those,
You can
bullets.
kind of see them on the side. This is just another big auto-scroller section again.
Yeah.
I forgot how much auto-scroller sections there were in this game.
That's why this game is like one of those games when you're like in a charity marathon, you're like, so this is a great time for donations.
Yeah, that would be good. Chat, you got any donations for me to read? I'm the host here, I should be reading stuff. There's no donations right now. This is not a donating thing. But we could do that if you want to support Lady Arcader's Super Showcase, which we're going to have again later in the year. Easy plug, let's go chat. Easy clap.
Yeah, there you go.
I was gonna clap, but that would be really loud into the microphone. I don't want to destroy all your ears. I literally leaned back in my chair to clap, and I would be like, oh, you know what, that's gonna be too loud. And then I just didn't.
You could just type the clap emoji instead.
Oh, there you go, chat. Get your clap emojis in chat. Oh, we got the fish! I think these fish like basically act as like a free shield or something. I think if you get hit, they fly away or something.
Yeah, I think that's what they are. Because whenever I would get hit, they would go away. So
I also might be wrong, but I think they also give you air too. I don't remember. I just remember the shield function. I don't remember if they give you air. And I think they're also only in this level.
Yep.
Because we didn't see them in the other levels. Shout out to these fans too. Fans in the water.
Oh, you get to hear the drowning music. Oh,
Oh
never
no,
mind.
not the drowning.
It
Let's
got
go,
canceled.
we stopped it.
Yeah,
We canceled drowning.
The fish canceled it actually, so I guess the fish are what a
I'm gonna
I almost
go
said
on
water
Twitter.
supply.
I'm gonna go on Twitter and cancel drowning right now. Drowning is canceled off Twitter.
Yep.
I'm gonna make drowning cancel their Twitter account. Yo, big running section, let's go, quick step. Actually, it's not a quick step section, what am I talking about? Whatever. Just run. Oh, I remember this section, I remember doing this. The crabs!
The crabs!
The crabs!
Shoutouts to the crabs.
Shoutouts to the crabs. I remember in Lost World they made the crabs even more annoying, because Lost World gives you like a kick thing you can do on enemies. But the crabs are immune to homing attacks, so you're forced to do the kick on the crabs. But Lost World has no indication of whether an enemy is immune to the homing attack or not, so like you kind of just have to like figure it out yourself. It's annoying for no reason. Oh no. That hole is like very hard to see, especially when you're going that fast. That's understandable.
Yeah, I've fallen down a lot of times in these levels just because of those holes.
Yo, free red ring? I feel like that red ring is like impossible to skip. I've never not done this and not got that red ring. Also, chat, yes, I technically know they are called red star rings, but everyone calls them red rings, so who cares?
So, if y'all remember that one area in Ocean Palace in Sonic Heroes, where you're like in a gigantic room and all the egg pawns appear.
Sonic. Yeah, this is not auto-scroller, but this is kill all the enemies to progress room.
For some reason, Sonic just wanted to go for a ride in that fountain repeatedly, which, you know, I love that for him to have fun, but we're trying to go fast here.
Sonic, you already got wet enough in this one stage. You don't need to get wet by jumping in the fountain.
But
oh, we're zooming in this water. Let's go.
We're
I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like the drill is faster in the water than it is underground.
It actually is.
Oh, it actually is. Let's go. I'm right.
Yep.
Unlike with the names of the levels, I'm right about something for once.
Woohoo!
I'm learning. I was gonna lean back and clap again, and then I forgot that that would have been way too loud.
Okay,
Oh, let's go. We get the boss that get copied. The
Yep.
copy paste boss. But this one has weird bubbles, which, as you can see, explode when you lead the missiles to them and gives you rings and stuff.
Yeah, so the thing you gotta do here is you gotta lead one of the missiles to this thing.
Chat, you wanted a Mario comparison? That's like the bullet bills in Mario.
Oh yeah!
They follow you and you gotta lead them to the things that you break.
It's like when you're doing the ship stage in SMB3.
I just remember Mario Galaxy. Like the lighthouse stage or whatever it is. Buoy base, I think it is. I don't know.
There we go. I guess I gotta only do it when he's staying still.
You should also be able to get a drill again here because you are underwater.
Yeah, there is.
From the water.
There is a drill that
I don't know why
drops.
these bosses are not giving you the wisps that you need. Well, I guess you don't need them, but it makes it go like so much faster. I don't know why it's not giving them to you.
Yeah.
Please give the wisps. The entire game is built around using the wisps. We need them.
Yeah,
Phase 2, let's go.
for some reason I remember that this boss actually would give me at least one drill.
Maybe you get one from like one of the bubbles here or something.
I guess.
Shouldn't there
Oh
be,
yeah,
like,
yeah. You actually do. You get the from one of the bubbles. Yep, there it is.
Yo, let's go. We did it, chat. We got the wisp. But now we need a rocket. All the rockets got destroyed.
Oh no.
Oh no.
There they are! I found them!
That happens. We found the rockets, chat. Let's go.
That was one way to find them. Just get absolutely blasted in the face.
You know, what else are rockets for? That's what they do. I love that they phase through the other rockets.
Oh, come on.
Can you really use the drill to break it? I've never actually tried that. That just came into my head right now. I wonder if you could use drill to break that glass.
I don't think you can.
Oh,
As
man.
far as I know.
That would have been interesting if you could.
I mean, I might be wrong about that, but as far as I know, I don't think you can.
See, if I was making this game, I would have implemented that. That would have been a thing I would have done. Because that's such an interesting idea, and that's sad that they never did that.
Now he's being a meanie and not coming down here.
He's,
Oh,
can you even get all the way up there?
you can.
He's just swimming away.
There you go.
You're just being a little idiot and swimming.
I did not realize you could go all the way up there, so...
I mean, it makes sense if we're on water. We got the infinite wall jump, the infinite double jump, chat. We can swim.
See? So if Sonic can swim, you can achieve your dreams as well.
You can do what you want.
And I got the
chat,
drill again.
if Sonic can swim, then you just gotta believe. You can flip your TV over backwards, flipped upside down. Flip it sideways. Swim in the air. I don't know what I'm talking about. Achieve your dreams if Sonic could swim.
Gotcha.
We killed the fish man, let's go. Now he's vomiting rings. I love the ring vomit. They should bring back the ring vomit.
I imagine that vomiting rings must be very painful.
Oh yeah, that's probably not good for you. Also, Sonic should probably not be picking up those rings.
Yeah, they're...
Who knows where those rings have been?
Oh!
Yo, chat, let's
yeah.
go, we got these, Frenzy, let's go! So good.
We got some roller coaster fans in here.
Not me, I'm too scared of roller coasters.
That's fair.
But we get to use Frenzy!
Yep, the best wisp in the game. Let's go.
It's so good.
Also the best music in the game as well.
This is a thing that I didn't realize you could homing attack as a kid. Just like the rectangles in the space stage, I forgot the name again.
Starlight Carnival?
Twinkle Park.
It's Twinkle Park, yeah.
Twinkle Park, there we go, we figured it out, chat. We get to use Frenzy though! Look at his Frenzy!
Look at him go!
He's zooming! It's so short-lived, but it's so good!
I think my favorite part of like doing like New Game Plus of this game is just the ability to use all the different other wisps, but especially Frenzy in all the past areas.
That's why I wish there was a level where you got to use all the wisps in one level, because then you could just go wild with all of them. Imagine if you could use like Frenzy with Supersonic. It'd be unstoppable.
Yeah. Super Frenzy.
Oh yeah, that's also another thing, chat. When you unlock Supersonic in this game, you can't use any wisp powers because it takes your wisp slot. So you know you're just stuck with Supersonic forever, and it's boring. So you gotta make a choice. Either use Supersonic or Frenzy. Those are your two options, chat.
It'll either have ultimate power or wisp power.
Make your choice right now. Who's on which side? Make a poll in chat if you have to. I would if I wasn't commentating right now, but you know that's.
It's like the Matrix. This pill does this thing. Only it's with Supersonic and the wisp powers.
Yeah. Chat, which pill are you taking? You taking Frenzy pill or Supersonic pill? Which side are you on? We're gonna settle this debate right now.
And randomly, we're on Saturn.
I don't even know what the egg pawns are wearing in this level. They're like little. They're like holding little like meat thing, like tenderizer things. We're past the food level. We don't need that here. 2D Frenzy, let's go! 2D Frenzy is better than 3D Frenzy, honestly.
Yeah, because 2D Frenzy is easier to control.
Also, Tora just got a thing called a slam. If you destroy a lot of enemies in an area really quickly, you get a slam and you get like a massive point bonus. And Frenzy's really good for that.
Yeah, plus you get the nice sound effect. Whoa, Sonic, your homing attack range is scary sometimes.
Sonic is going wild today. He's a mind of his own.
Yeah, really.
Sonic is going Frenzy without the Frenzy Wisp.
Gotta chill on those chili dogs there, Sonic.
I love that they brought back these like screen pushing platforms, but they took the Eggman face off of them because they were originally in Eggman Land in Unleashed, but they had like Eggman faces on them and they would like laugh at you. But then they took them out.
Oh, I didn't know that. So that spring right there, like you have to be pretty quick to homing attack it when you're doing that section. I've died many times because like I'm a bit too late in hitting the A button on that.
Frenzy, let's go! I love the way the announcer says it too. Like he's so like feral with it. Frenzy. I wish I could roll my R's, but I can't. I just have to like say Frenzy and not be all fancy with it. Oh, this stage also has gravity. That's another thing too.
Yep.
See, there's more Mario. This is Mario Galaxy again. You know, people say that Lost World is Sonic Mario Galaxy, but have they seen this? I don't think so.
Kind of have to like wait on those blocks because like if they hit you, you're like it's instant death. So
Yeah, because it pushes you out of the screen. But they really should have kept the Eggman face on them.
that would have been great actually.
They at least have the Eggman springs that like push you backwards.
Yep.
Can hear the goal ring. Let's go, chat. We're getting close.
But this is like red light, green light only. It's red light,
yeah.
blue light.
The background square versus the front square. Which square is safer, chat? Supersonic versus Frenzy.
There we go.
Let's go, chat.
Nice. Nice.
Well, it gave you 3 lives and then you just left.
Oh.
Sometimes it gave you the lives because you got S. That's why.
Yep.
First S, let's go. I remember like when I would play Generations, I tried to S rank like every stage, and there was a few stages where I just couldn't do it no matter what. This is just bad.
Okay.
Wow, rude. He just like smacked you in the face.
That was completely rude. Oh boy, our good friend the Spring is back.
This is the stage where like, I think you have to like go all the way to like one end to get like a wisp or like a push button or something, and then it opens the goal ring at the start, so you have to go all the way back.
Yep. No, that's another stage.
Oh, that's a different. I thought it was this one.
This one you use the
oh, this is the one that gives you the choice between cube or spike.
Yep.
Also, there's another thing we didn't even mention about Spike. It makes you completely invincible on Spike platforms. So, like, if you chose Spike down there and you went across the floor, you would have been completely invincible.
Oh, yeah.
Because Spikes are immune to other Spikes. That's how that works, chat. If you didn't know already.
Yeah, there's another stage that you have to go forward and go forward with the frenzy, and then it spawns the goal ring. Which I found out that the special condition to make the goal ring appear is that you have to defeat all the enemies in that room.
Oh, this one's also good too. This is massive quick step time again.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna be
Look
doing
at all this
for
quick
a
step
good...
bonus, chat. Let's go.
I'm gonna be doing this for a good 2 minutes or so.
Yeah, this is a good time for donations, chat. You have any donations for me to read? Send in your donations. Oh, we got one red ring. Let's go. See, look at how much quick step bonus this is. This is actually wild. This is so good. This is the best stage for quick step bonus. And it's like you're getting 1,000 free points every time you quick step.
There we go. I always wait for those big guys to start coming because I want to knock them over.
I forgot that it makes a sound every time you kill one. Like, I knew that it killed all the smaller ones, but I forgot that it made like a little celebratory sound.
Yep. Yep, that sound.
Ding dong.
It's such a satisfying sound.
Also, I probably just have Pikmin on my brain because of the direct, but they're reminding me of the Bulborbs in Pikmin because of the black with the red spots.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the direct was great yesterday. My favorite part was when they announced Sonic. Oh.
Favorite part was the Xenoblade DLC, surprising absolutely no one.
Yep.
That's the only part I cared about. Actually, that's not true. I cared a lot. Oh, I cared a lot about. I cared about a lot more than that, but you know, that's the only part I was like actually expecting and like actually like was excited about because it's me. Yo, skydiving, let's go. I love how like every level in this game has like a different intro to it. Like Sonic always has like a different like intro animation, and like that one was skydiving, and like sometimes he does like stretches, and like other times you're like on a rail at the start.
Frenzy time!
Frenzy, let's go! We're going wild chat, we're going goblin mode. I forgot they brought back the fire bars in this stage too.
Yep.
Frenzy time chat, let's go. Frenzy's so hype. Get your hypes in chat for Frenzy. Look how big he is!
And yep, defeating all those enemies spawned a gold ring, because that makes total sense.
That's how video games work. You kill all the things, it spawns the one thing that you need. XX, let's go, there better be more Frenzy. Oh, you're on a roller coaster again. Who's even making these roller coasters? Is it Eggman?
I guess so. These aren't the safest roller coasters, so has to be Eggman. Oh, I missed those rainbow rings.
I love that there's like all the multiple routes you can take though.
Yep.
Like there's so many different roller coasters you can choose. I don't know if like some are like fake routes that just lead to death, but like the amount of variety for roller coasters is pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And I love the ones that just lead to instant death because they just lead you all the way off the track.
Only Eggman would make roller coasters like that. So I guess that answers my question. If Eggman was making these.
It's like Eggman is the type of person who, in Roller Coaster Tycoon, would just make all the rides that kill people.
Oh yeah, he would definitely do that. But also, haven't we all done that? Everyone's done that once in a while. We all become Eggman at some point.
Oh, yes.
You either play Sonic or live long enough to see yourself become the Eggman.
Our Caterpillar friends.
Oh, I just got... Isn't this the level with like the weird mini-boss in the middle of it?
Yep.
I just remembered that existed.
Yeah,
also, Underwater Frenzy.
Yeah, it's the boss with the weird timing. Oh yeah, and Frenzy underwater.
Underwater Frenzy chat, let's go. Even though it's even more short-lived than Frenzy normally is. It's so good.
I love that it was too big for that hole, so you had to wait for it to run out in order to get through there.
It gets bigger every time you like eat something.
Yep.
And also, like that, it goes away immediately as soon as you touch a spring, so it's always very short-lived. Frenzy is usually the least used wisp because it happens in like the final level and like it gets cancelled out by so many things and there's not a lot of places to use it. But it's so good. It's a wasted potential.
That's why I would like to run New Game Plus of this game, because then you could use it all the time.
You know, maybe I might consider learning Sonic Colors, because I'm already considering learning Adventure and Lost World and Unleash. I might as well just learn more Sonic, honestly.
Yeah, so this mini boss is kind of interesting in that he's time-based. Or, like, timing-based.
Oh yeah, because you have to, like, only attack through the bars. Oh no, there's no more Frenzy! Why is it Frenzy? Why is it gone?
And a game over.
Oh no! Rip Frenzy!
Rip friends!
Rip friends!
Friends!
We have no more friends or Z's! But we get to enjoy my roller coaster. Let's go chat.
Woo!
It looks like Sonic is the one driving it because he's in the very front.
Yep. Maybe he is driving it.
Sonic, get off of there. That's not a good decision.
Sonic, do you have your roller coaster license?
Does he? He better.
I don't think he does.
Is this like SpongeBob where like he tries to like get a license for like 10 years and then never does it because he's so bad?
I mean, he is Sonic, so...
Wait, doesn't he actually get... Doesn't he get arrested for driving too fast in the Sonic Boom TV show? Is that a thing that happens?
Yeah, he does. He gets a ticket for driving too fast.
Sonic, please, get your life under control.
I know. I bet you he didn't even show up for court.
I think he did though, I don't know. I need to watch the actual episode. I need to actually watch the full show. I don't know what I'm doing.
The full show is great.
I think it used to be on Netflix for a while, and then I think it got taken off, unless I'm just bad.
Yeah.
I need to also actually watch the Netflix Sonic show that came out like last month.
Oh yeah, I need to watch that too.
I need to watch Sonic Prime. There better be Frenzy in Sonic Prime or I'm gonna riot.
Speaking of Prime, did you know that you could sub to this channel with Twitch Prime?
Chat, use the Twitch Primes. We just did a free plug for you. Do it.
You could sub to this channel with your Twitch Prime absolutely free.
Yeah. Also, you can go on our website and look at the applications and apply to be our staff team. You can help me as the video editor, so I don't have to do it all by myself. You can help the baby.
You can also apply to be on future attract modes if you have been enjoying this show.
You can also be me and be host, or you can be on tech like our tech tonight, who's doing their job. You can also do their job and do it yourself.
And you could do it better, maybe.
Yeah, do it better. Because our tech right now tonight is pretty cringe, honestly.
Yeah. In all seriousness, though, our tech is doing their best.
Yeah, you didn't get to see all the tech issues we had before, but you know, if you apply to be tech, then maybe we won't have as many tech issues, because you'll be smarter than the rest of us.
Or maybe we'll have more tech issues, because, you know. Oops, I did not mean to press that.
Oh no, you're going so fast!
Finally defeated that boss.
Let's go. We killed the giant ball.
Whew. So we're finally on to the asteroid coaster boss, which is going to be a mirror of Starlight Carnival. And this boss's weakness is going to be the rocket. So
oh yeah, this is the one I was thinking of.
Yeah. This one's called Scullion, by the way. The other one was called, like, Orkin or something. This one's called Scullion.
Classic name, Scullion. That sounds like something like a Pokemon name or something.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and this boss's gimmick is that it throws rocks.
That's so rude. There's so many rocks in this level. But I guess I should expect that in a level called Asteroid Coaster, and asteroids are just space rocks, so you know it makes sense.
Yep.
No, I should know a lot more about space because I literally just spent like the last few weeks watching 7 seasons straight of Star Wars: The Clone Wars. So you know that entire show takes place in space, so I should know more about space than I do.
I got the rocket. Let's go.
Let's go. It's sleeping right now, but we can use it once it goes back to 2D.
I had to get some more rings there because I was like at 0 and that would not be good.
Also, the path is more orange and not just full on rainbow this time, so the rings are actually easier to see.
Yep.
Also, I feel like the path is like less wide than it was in the last boss.
It kind of is, yeah.
There's less space to run around in.
So I just realized I could have been boosting this whole time. Whoops.
I love like the little mushroom guys that pop out the top.
Yep.
Little mushroom top robots.
Alright, he's switching phases, so this is going to be our opportunity to use... woo!
I think there are some rocks you can homing attack and like get rings out of or something. If you would actually decide to throw them.
And that
bonus.
kills the boss.
Did you get special bonus for killing the boss with the wisp? Is that what happened? Because you got like 7 special bonus rings.
Oh, really? I didn't even notice.
I don't know what that's for, but you got like 7 special bonus.
Right, and that's the final area. Well, not final area, but it's this is our final area, terminal velocity.
Yep, now the entire amusement park is coming down. It's all getting destroyed, and now we gotta escape.
Now we're gonna be doing a level, a boss, and then a final level. Which these will probably go by semi-quickly. I think this first level is long, but...
Chat, have you ever wanted a Metroid game and a Sonic game? This is like a classic Metroid escape sequence, but in a Sonic game.
I need to, like, remember the pattern for these 3, because...
Yep. Shoutouts to egg chasers. Chat, you ever chase your eggs? What do you chase your eggs with?
There we go.
Go? Avoid the lasers, bro. This music is slapping hard though. Real hard slap on this music.
Yeah, this music is so good.
I'm just out here vibing.
More sidestep bonus.
Let's go. The best bonus in the game. See, look at all this chat. Look at all this free quick step bonus. It's so good. And since this isn't like an entire escape sequence, there's no red rings to collect out here, so if you're doing 100%, then you don't need to worry about them.
Yep. Oh, and remember the purple robot from before? They're back.
Oh yeah, he's back. Little crab man is back. Oh yeah, you can jump over them here. Because it literally gives you a prompt to do it. Well, you're too far ahead for the lasers to even reach you. So good. Oh, now you gotta deal with the beetles and the chase man.
So yeah, that particular part can be a big pain in the butt because of that.
I think I used to die here on here a lot as a kid too.
Yeah.
Especially because there's no checkpoints, which is so bad.
Yeah, it's... So if you thought Planet Wisp was hard...
Yeah. Like, this level is kind of annoying sometimes.
I mean, it's a good thing that there only is this level and then the boss plus the final level, which is really short.
The final boss is like really easy and fun though.
Oh yeah,
Even though
the final boss
it does
is
start
really
the trends that every Sonic game does nowadays, where it's like a chase final boss. Like you're just chasing it down on an infinite track. Like every Sonic game nowadays just does that simple final boss trope.
So this is probably where I'm gonna lose a huge amount of time just because this level is absolute butts.
They just killed themselves for no reason. Why would they do that? Listen, you gotta just avoid these lasers. You gotta be a pro gamer. You destroyed the giant orb in the last level. You can avoid lasers here.
Just gotta believe.
Believe in yourself, chat. Sonic believes in himself to be able to swim. You gotta believe in yourself to be able to run away on a giant tower. They're not even giving you any of like the big ones that kill the small ones. They're just giving you the small ones. Oh, he's so angry. Crab face man is a little angry. That's still wild to me that you can only jump over them here and not in any level he appears.
Yeah, in Aquarium Park, it's still strange to me that you can't jump over them there.
Like, I never even realized that. Like, that's so weird.
And that's it. Like, he didn't even get a chance to catch up.
He didn't even get to shoot anymore.
Alright, so now time for the best part of the game, and that's this final boss.
This is so good. This boss is so fun, chat.
Yeah, this boss is awesome.
See, now he gets to use Frenzy. He's using all the colors against us. He gets to combine powers, which we can't do.
So yeah, basic gimmick of this boss is that he uses different attacks, and then once he's done attacking, he'll do Frenzy, and that makes him get close to you, and that's when you do the different multiple homing attacks. So you kind of have to pay attention to, like, the different cues that he gives off before doing his attacks.
Yeah, and he, like, gets to combine color powers too, like...
Yeah.
Sometimes he'll be able to use, like, Cube and Spike at the same time and, like, trap you in cubes, and then, like, send spikes flying toward you that bounce off the cubes.
Yep, like that.
Oh, he's literally just doing it. Literally the exact same one that I just said. It's like he heard me.
That's fine. So that's kind of situation's kind of weird to try and get out of.
Yeah, and whenever he does laser, it gets faster with every one.
Yeah, in the later phase, it gets really fast.
Yeah. So you gotta start learning to like double jump over the lasers instead of just doing single jump and land, single jump.
Phase 2 music, let's go.
Let's go. You can also see we're rescuing the wisps. Once we rescue all the wisps, then we get to do one violent attack. And we get to destroy him. Oh, that was so close. You got this, chat. Let's go. That was a long string of cubes. I tend to always prefer to be in the middle whenever it does laser. Just kinda, because it kinda gives me more time to like react to it.
Yeah. Alright.
Good chat, we got the Reach for the Stars remix going. Let's go.
Unlimited colors. Laser, drill, spikes, rocket, you, hammer, frenzy.
Frenzy!
Frenzy!
So time is not exactly coming up yet, because there is one more level after this boss. But that is the final boss done, at least.
Good chat. Eggman is dead. He's not dead. He's just sleeping. He's just chilling out.
He's chilling. So now
He does what he wants.
now this is the final level, which is just a big gigantic escape sequence.
This is true Metroid right here.
Yep. And so you kind of have to run across and avoid these holes in the ground.
Run away from the black hole.
And in the fourth game over, just
We gotta get one more last in there.
and
But
I
do we
have to
do
fight
the
the
entire
boss
boss
again. Oh
Chat,
man,
we get to see this boss again. Isn't it so great?
I did
We
not
get to see its
realize
glory again.
I did not realize you had to fight the boss again. That's
Yeah, because aren't they like counted as like separate levels?
oh yeah.
That's
I
weird.
think they're probably just clumped into one thing in the story mode, which is strange to me.
Well, chat, we get to see this entire boss again, even though it's like so good. Jump over these spikes, let's go! I kind of wish Eggman had like a different announcer for when he used the powers, for like a more evil announcer maybe.
Yeah, that would
Like
have been
differentiate
cool.
Sonic.
Would have been funny to hear Mike Pollock's take on the wisp.
Oh, here's Cupid's spike again. You can see how they bounce off the cubes.
I like how he uses cubes straight after that.
He uses cubes like so often for no reason. Even though like cube is honestly one of like the least useful powers.
Yeah, especially when he just uses cube by itself, because like you could just dodge all the cubes.
Like even when you use cube at the levels, it's not that useful.
Yeah, it isn't.
You really like Spike.
Yep, another long cube.
Look at all these long cubes, chat. Laser, let's go! Oh, he's getting fast now. Damn, you're not even having a double jump. That's so scary. I would not be able to do that. You ready for more unlimited color, chat? Let's go. We're like Palpatine. We got unlimited power. Go chat, Eggman's dead again. We've killed him twice.
We've killed him twice.
He got double dead.
let's try to get through this level without dying this time. Or game overing, anyway.
We got 4 lives, we can make it through this.
Yep.
I love how I keep saying we as if I'm also playing with you, but I'm not.
We're in this together.
We're in this until the end, chat. Let's go.
Alright, so this is pretty much the end, so time is going to be coming up when the screen fades all the way to white. Time.
Let's go, chat. GG. There's our first 3D Sonic game. Let's go. Baby's first 3D Sonic.
Yep.
Oh no, Sonic's dead too.
Oh, rip Sonic.
Oh, he's still fine, whatever. He opened his one eyeball. I love how there's blaze whips in this cutscene, even though they're not even in the console version.
Yeah, that's really funny. I never even noticed that before.
Now we're back on Earth. Let's go, chat.
The wisps save the day.
And then they appear in like every single game since for no reason, and it makes no sense. But since we're done now, do you want to do any like last plugs or anything?
Yeah, I guess I could just plug myself. You could find me at twitch.tv/DreamTora. I do quite a bit of Sonic speedruns, such as this one. I also do Hamtaro, I also do Lion King Simba's Mighty Adventure, which I am going to be doing Hem Heartbreak and Simba's Mighty Adventure at Speedrun Ragnarok coming up. And also Simba's Mighty Adventure at Frost Fatales later this month as well.
Well, yep, that's a lot of stuff. So I've been Pcol. I'm on Twitch and Twitter at Pcol6754. I'm also going to be in Frost Fatales doing QT. I'm also going to be in Speedrun Ragnarok doing QT again on the 20th, and then the week after is Frost Fatales. So I'm doing QT 2 times pretty close together, so if you want to see QT again after I've done it here like 3 months ago, then you can see that. But here's the end of Sonic Colors. Let's go, chat. Look at that high five.
Everybody.
We did it. We saved the universe. Oh, also speaking of Sonic, I'm planning to learn Sonic Adventure A story. And also, hopefully, eventually, Sonic Lost World and Sonic Unleashed, 2 games I kept talking about tonight. So, you know, if you want more Sonic, then you can follow both of us, I guess. Alright, chat, that was Sonic Colors, the big rainbow Sonic game. That was our first 3D Sonic game we've ever had on this channel. So if you want to see more Sonic, then you can go see our 2D Sonics that we've done before, or you can join us at ladyarcaders.com/start and join a track mode. You can be here and do this yourself, and you can be a second 3D Sonic runner, or you can run something else. You can show whatever you want to show here. Our next showcase, though, is going to be Sunday, February 12th, which is going to be Valkyria Chronicles, run by Alexis Goes Moo. Who you might have seen at the beginning of this year doing Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected, which also had me on comms, because I know too much Xenoblade. But it's not Xenoblade Chronicles this time, it's Valkyria Chronicles. So it's just Xenoblade Chronicles, but without the Xenoblade in it. So if you want Chronicles with no Xenoblade, then there you go. Yeah, but if you want to join us, you can do that at ladyarcaders.com/start. You can sign up for a track mode. We're also still looking for volunteer applications for clip takers, clip editors, and tech, like we mentioned during this showcase. So if you want to come join and help me do more clip stuff, so I'm not doing it by myself anymore, then you can do that. Or you can join our other things I mentioned. But we're going to go raid Multifon now because we have a lot of our members doing that. So if you want to come join us at Multifon, then stick around for this raid.